Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's Cooper here, one half of FCSN, and it's that time of the week to break down the Heisman Watch, where I give you guys my top 4 and then my next 4. So overall, 8 overall spots. Before I jump into it though, go ahead and leave your top 4 in the Heisman Watch in the comment section below. The Heisman is something that there's a lot of room for debate, unlike the college football playoff where the best teams come to the best teams. The best player in college football, there's a ton of opinions, and I want to hear what you guys have to say though. With that said though, I'm going to jump right into this thing. At the number 4 overall spot, I've got Jameis Winston of Florida State. Hate him all you want. Say he did this, say he did that. He's one of the best players we've seen in a while. He played terrible in that first half against Louisville, down 21 points. And then 24-7 in that third quarter, brought his team back, and he was pretty much the main reason they did it. He stepped up, made throw after throw downfield, and just helped his team just get that W, and he does it every week. He hasn't lost as a starting quarterback, and by no means do I think Jameis Winston will win the Heisman. I don't think that's even possible. 1, the integrity factor. 2, he was suspended a game. And 3, he's been inconsistent with the turnovers and stuff. But he's made big-time plays in big-time games, and he's done what he needs to do to win football games, and therefore you can't deny him a spot in the top 4, in my opinion. Getting invited to at least New York, I think he'll be there by year's end, maybe on the outside looking in, but he's around that edge. But it's unfair to just throw him completely out of the conversation. Move on to the 3rd overall spot. I've got Amari Cooper. It might be a controversial pick in some people's opinions, but what I say is take Amari Cooper off of Alabama. What is their passing game? I said it last week. Amari Cooper makes plays, man. Whether it be in the screen, whether it be an intermediate route, whether it be downfield. He catches the ball, he gets yards after the catch, and he makes plays for his Alabama team. He gets them going, he gets some momentum, and he gets the ball in the end zone, especially versus Tennessee. He took 2 screen passes, broke a few tackles, and took him to the house. This dude's a beast, and he's the reason his team, not 100%, but he's a big-time reason for Alabama's awesome offense having the success that they're having. Move on to the 2nd overall spot, and this dude is closing the gap. The title of the video, Marcus Mariota is closing that gap. Dak Prescott, and number 1, I haven't been too impressed with him in the past few weeks. I know they say, he's a little bit banged up, he's injured, but you played Arkansas and Kentucky. When you play in the SEC, come on, man, those are 2 games you got to show out. Those are 2 games that you got to make a statement and show that, hey, this is why we're that much better than these mid-level to bottom-level SEC teams. And he just really didn't do that. So Marcus Mariota, who's been on fire, he finally beat Stanford, had a big game against them, and he only has 1 loss. Dak Prescott, I think if he loses the game, Marcus Mariota takes that spot. If Dak continues to win, I think he holds on to the spot, but Mariota is right on his heels. This is a fun Heisman watch. I think it will come down to these 2 guys. With that said, though, let's go ahead and jump into my next 4, and my overall Heisman spots. Let's jump into it. Alright, so here are the next 4 I have on the Heisman Watch. At the 8th overall spot, I was looking for this dude to do way better than he did. I even made the title of my video last week saying, don't sleep on Trevon Boykin. This dude can play. He got the win, so he's not going to drop. And he made the plays he needed to make, but he just didn't do enough. He just didn't do enough for me to put him any higher on this list. He stays at number 8. Still don't sleep on him if this dude has some big games coming up in the rest of that Big 12 schedule. And the more TCU becomes a playoff contender, the higher his Heisman chances go, and I have him at that 8th overall spot. Moving on to number 7. Number 6 and 7 are interchangeable in my opinion, and they got a game this week. The reason they're interchangeable is because Amir Abdullah, he had a bad game against Michigan State, and then he last week got hurt, only had 6 yards, I think, something like that. Melvin Gordon, 2 losses. And his stats have been a little bit better. He's been a little bit more consistent, but 2 losses. So that kind of evens out in my opinion. And these guys are going head-to-head this weekend. I'm super pumped to watch that game. And I think whoever has a better game in that will jump up on my personal Heisman watch and maybe in the voters' minds as well. I'd love to see head-to-head matchups like that. 2 big-time beasts going at it. At the 5th overall spot, Everett Golson. Man, did this kid have a game against Navy. He came out, I think he had 6 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 3 passing. Something around that. And he's just a beast. I mean, he's been a key to Notre Dame's success this season. You see what they did last year when he wasn't there, and now he's back. And it's pretty much the same team. And then the national championship when he was a starter as a freshman. Dude's definitely a beast. The reason his team has been successful, very efficient, big time playmaker. I'm very impressed with Everett Golson. If Notre Dame continues to win, I can see him slipping in to one of those top spots. But that's all I got for you guys in this video. Let me know what you think, excuse me, down in the comment section below. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll leave your top 4. Follow me on Twitter at Cooper FCSN for college football talk. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more videos like this, including Heisman talk, college football playoff predictions, predictions for all the weekend games, NFL football from For Free. His links will be down in the description below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And breaking news. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video though. This is Cooper signing out.